thank you. All right, first we're going to have Jenny Kirby's going to come up. We're in her house. All righty. All righty, so Crossroads Art Center, really quickly, tell folks where we are and what we're doing here.
We are at Crossroads Art Center, and Friday night, it's coming Friday, we have an art opening. So I'm going to say that, I'll get that plug in before I forget. And we have 25,000 square feet and over 300 local artists that we show and rep and market for. And the only thing they have to do is pay me rent and make
beautiful thing.
And I sell it. So it's a nice little circle. And then as we sell it, they bring me more beautiful art to sell.
All righty, so that is good. We appreciate it. All righty, so we'd just like to do is present Jenny with this. It's 5 years for Mike King Biz. You know, they have the Tonys, the Oscars, the Grammys. It's kind of like the Mikey, but I didn't want to get carried away with things. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. And one of the things that people know me, they know I love sponsors. I really do. Because I always say two things: the microphone ain't free, plus my grandkids need stuff. So what we're doing is we really like to thank Origami Solutions. They're going to come up and talk a little bit about what they do. Jenny's been one of the supporters forever. I really appreciate it. All righty.
All right, I'm out of here.
Thank you. So really quickly, people who know me know that I'll shout people out. Danielle Fitzhugh, I joined the Chesterfield Chamber, and it really changed the course of me doing business. And so, you know, people knew me. So now, you know what? This is a home game for me. Shout out to Henrico. Everybody thinks I live in Chesterfield because I'm over there all the time. So it's beautiful, 10 minutes and I'm home. But I'd just like to thank you guys for coming out. We're here with, who else we got in the room? There you go. Kaisha McCrae, really great sponsor. KO is here. We'd like to thank that's Kelvin Oliver for people. All right, so the next up we have Reba. Look at Reba, she's like, Reba's like, what? Okay, so the Reba story for me is, I used to be, now people know me on ESPN Richmond, and a lot of people know those 4 letters. I used to be on WNTW in Chester, and people were kind of scared to come to the station because no one could find it. And I'm like, do you see the Lazy Daisy? They're like, yes. And I'm like, okay, turn around, there's a dumpster right behind it. That was the landmark for the station. But Reba came on the show, and all of a sudden it changed the course. Then all of a sudden people realized it was a business show, and we were trying to do something. The foundation of the program is business helps society be better. That's what we do. So I had great sponsors. Shout out to Richmond Tourism. Shout out to Jack, Catherine. Because what we do is, when a number of you guys have been on the program and you're on for free, and people don't understand how that works. When you're on Tuesday for free, on Thursday I'm going to Summit Media paying them. And people ask me, how do you do that? And I look over at those folks and say, I got an idea. And they support it. So we was always really been gracious about coming on the program and gave me street cred.
Oh, that's true.
There you go. Okay. So let's talk about, tell people who you are. Most people know.
Okay. Well, I am Reba Hollingsworth with CBS 6 News, but I am also an entrepreneur, and I have 2 products on the market and about to open a summer camp for kids for public speaking. And so, Mike, for not only me, but so many people in this room, for businesses, especially the nonprofits, to give them this platform to tell them what they do and to tell their story, because I'm in media as well, and I know how much it costs to get airtime and all that, so to have that platform for free is priceless. So we thank you so much for what you do for all of us in this room.
I appreciate it. Thank you. And here you go. There you go. So we'd like to thank you for coming. Thank you. Appreciate it. Really quickly, so let's make sure we take care of the folks who are in the room. So we got my friend Star Mallory, who's in the back. She's handling the bar area. So show us some love. You know, when we do, tickets, tips are appreciated. I really would like to thank you. The food is with Miss Gurley's. Helen Holmes couldn't make it tonight because it is Black Restaurant Week. And she's like, Mike King, I got to be here making money. Okay, we don't stand in the way of making money. All righty, we got Focus and Fabulous over there in the corner. They can turn you into, they turned me into a ringmaster. Shocking that, yes, shocking that it would be a circus. It's a circus, yes. There we go. All righty, next up we bring my man, Bo Jackson. All righty. So Not the Auburn Bo Jackson. This is the Tappahannock Bo Jackson. That's right. So Bo Jackson. All right, come to this. All right, so I met Bo Jackson over when I was at CW Richmond.
In your TV days, then.
In the TV days.
TV stuff.
And he taught me this business. He taught me how to survive in the industry. He always said I went to Norfolk State, and you've been in that business. Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
In the building.
I know.
You said the Norfolk word, they're going to yell.
Yes,
yeah.
and see, he did. But you've been making money doing your thing off of what you learned at Norfolk State.
Yes, sir. It started all there. Hello, everybody. My name's Bo, good friend of Mike, and what he's leaving out is we definitely used to share advice from each other. I gave him advice from radio and TV, and he would give me marriage advice. And I met Mike in 2016, and I'm still married to my lovely young lady over there, and Mike is thriving in radio and TV, so I want to say that before we get too much into the weeds. But thank you guys for having me. I'm the local sales manager for Urban One. If you're not familiar with that brand, that's iPower 92, Kiss Richmond, Praise if you listen to gospel, and then The Box Richmond. So I'm the sales manager for those guys, but similar to what I was doing when he was working in television, basically managing the inventory of the TV stations and helping people do advertising, which he does as well, too.
One of the things that Bo taught me, he said there was a sign outside his office that said G with 4 S's. And I used to say, what does that stand for? And he said, you're not ready. Well, a couple years into it, I'm like, he says you're ready. I'm like, okay, what does it stand for? So it says, go sell some.
Some bitch some.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what it said. And the second part to that was, don't get outworked by the panhandler.
Exactly, because if you work on Midlothian, just not looking at anyone in a down way, but if someone's asking you for money, I said, they're making more calls than my salespeople. I'm going to go offer them a job if I see them asking y'all before y'all ask clients for money. So Mike always took that, and he would get some hustle about it and get some new clients.
That's right, because, there's a salesperson in the office talking about it's hot outside. He's outside on the corner.
Going selling some.
There you go. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, Bo Jackson, he's really
I got a Mikey. I got a Mikey, y'all. I love this. I love this guy. And I love his wife. I love your family.
Thank
You're
you.
a beautiful human being, man. I will always remember you and love you for that.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. All right, don't this ain't no Jerry Maguire moment. So I'd like to thank, I had done deals before and people knew me, and then I did a deal with Richmond Region Tourism. It took me a while to stop calling guys Richmond Regional Tourism. But we talk about on the day that the world shut down.
It was 4 years ago today. It was Friday the 13th.
And you know what? And we were,
Today.
and I was in Stumps Pig and Pint because what happened that day?
So we had 4,000 people at the convention center. The Hilton had prepared for a 400 dinner. We were ready for 2,000 dinners Saturday night, and we had to send everybody home.
And that was one of the sororities was you know what? I set that up because I know Daniel Gilbert was getting ready to drop drop that in there with us. But so we were there, Stumps Pig and Pint, and I remember Jack talking to me about the things that Richmond could be and how he would work, and he's a visionary leader, and I always talk to him about, the great things about Richmond. So I'd just like to thank Jack for taking the time. You're 31 years or so, right? Something. All right, so drop some words of wisdom on us about Richmond, sir.
Okay, so the big takeaway from tonight's presentation is this coming weekend is the highest occupancy weekend of the year. So if you want to go out to dinner, you better make reservations today for Friday and Saturday night. We're hosting GalaxyCon at the Convention Center, and the Jeff Cup is hosting its 3rd weekend. There are no hotel rooms available anywhere, and get your reservations to a restaurant now. It's part of live, work, play, and visit the destination. But the only thing I want to leave you with is the honor is to just know Mike King, because last night I'm in a reception. Somebody, a very high, powerful regional leader comes up to me and says, hey, we need this celebrity to come and greet us. Do you happen to know Mike King? I said, give me dates because I'll see him tonight.
And tomorrow.
And tomorrow I live with him. So anyways, that's how significant he is. Ed's the region, is that he carries such clout with all these nonprofits, with all these organizations, with all the jurisdictions. So we are blessed to have you with. He is. So the award should go to Mike King because you are the best.
Thanks, Rick. Okay. Here you go. Thanks, Jack. All right, thanks, Jack. Thank you.